Hey everyone, it's Siobhan here. Today's hairstyle is a Daenerys Targaryen one. It's from the Yunkai scene in the latest episode. It's kind of like the Slaver Bay braids, except that there's like this little bit of a difference on the side. There's like an extra braid, and it's actually not that hard to do. For this hair project, you're going to need to know how to do a Dutch braid, a lace braid. You're going to need a few clear elastics, a comb, a brush, and maybe a mirror, and of course a few little bobby pins. I started off by splitting my hair down the middle. However, they style the wig with kind of like a side part, but because of my short layers here, it's just a little easier for me to wear my part this way. Like most Dani styles, you're going to just take sections from the front of your face and make 3-strand braids, just little ones. Instead of tying them in the back, I'm just going to leave them at the side for now, and I'll tie them later. To make this next part a little easier on myself, I'm just going to split the rest of my hair down the middle. And obviously there's not a part that shows down the middle, but it's just kind of a trick to make sure that you have enough hair on both sides and like not more on one or less on the other. And I'm gonna use a clip like this to just kind of secure it out of the way. You can use like any kind of elastic if you want. I've also clipped this little braid out of the way. And you're going to start off by making a regular Dutch braid for a couple of passes until you get past your ear. And then you're going to switch to a Dutch lace braid. So the Dutch braid is adding hair into both sides of the braid, and the lace braid will be adding hair into the top strand. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm just going to add hair to the top section, and I'm also going to add hair to this little bottom section here. Now I'm doing it again where I'm adding to both sides of the braid, and there's a reason why it's like this for this particular style. Usually it's just kind of that lace braid, but you need some space here for the braids that are at the end. And that will make sense at the end of my video. You can see I've kind of established the braid a little bit past my ear, and it's a Dutch braid, and now I'm going to switch it to a lace braid. So I'm going to stop adding hair to this bottom section and only add hair to the top. And that's also going to leave you with some like loose hair here at the nape of your neck, and you do want that for this hairstyle. For now, I'm just going to finish the braid off and tie it with an elastic. I think you can see it. Dutch braided here, then lace braided, and loose hair. And that's just that one side. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side as well. This is kind of what it should look like right now. With some loose hair, these two braids, they're not tied together, and neither are these, so that's the next step. You're just going to take them and sort of join them together, and you want them to kind of rest between these two braids, these two bigger braids. So now with the rest of everything, the loose hair and these two braids, I am going to just gather it all together and make a ponytail. Since everything's tied together, I'm just going to take these elastics out so I can blend the rest of my hair with my ponytail. To be perfectly honest, I actually don't really know what was going on with her ponytail because she had some sort of costume, like a cloak, that covered everything that was loose. So I only got like a shot of the side of her head. But I'm just assuming that all of the hair was sort of tied together in this ponytail. And whatever, I think the ponytail's kind of cool. Now what you're gonna do with the rest of this hair here to create these braids on the side is you're going to split your ponytail into two pieces. And you don't want to take a lot of hair, you just want enough hair from the bottom of the ponytail that you can create two small braids. So like that should be enough for me. I'm just going to clip it up with these sort of little clips because they don't snag, and I love that about them. Whereas like my claw clips kind of get stuck, my hair gets stuck in the teeth of them. With this, you're just going to divide it evenly into two pieces and braid both sections and then tie them with small little elastics. With these two small braids, you're going to create a shape that will fill up this space here. So basically, I'm just going to pull the braid out like that. And I want it to be flat, like against my head. And you can use this braid as an anchor when you pin. So it'll look something like that. And keeping it flat, you just want to loop it back around like that. And that's the reason why I tied all of the loose hair in with the braids as the ponytail. That way I'd have this hair kind of like an anchor as well for the bobby pins. With the two little loose ends here, you could just pin them, which is what I might do because my hair is not that long. But if your hair was longer, you could kind of tie them together and unravel the rest of your hair so that it would blend with the ponytail. I think this is the first time I've ever had to use a bobby pin for a Daenerys style, but I really like it. It's pretty much her normal braids, except that there's this like little variation, and it actually isn't that hard to sort of copy. I hope you guys liked my video, and I hope you'll check out my Game of Thrones contest. I'll have a link to the video below in case you haven't seen it and you're interested in entering. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!